Missouri gun laws are under greater scrutiny following last week's deadly school shooting at Central Visual and Performing Arts High School. In today's Legal Lens segment, Brown and Crupin's Andrea McNary talks with Fox 2's Jeff Bernthal about how state and federal laws differ and what that means for Missouri.
Well, Andrea, let's begin with just exactly what are the laws in Missouri right now?
So according to Everytown for Gun Safety, which is a not-for-profit group, Missouri has some of the weakest gun laws in the country. Missouri does not require a background check to purchase a firearm. There's no age requirement to own or possess a firearm, and anyone 19 or older can legally conceal or open carry without a permit.
Now, there are differences, correct, between federal law and Missouri law, and I guess how do they coexist?
So under federal law, as opposed to Missouri, a person has to be 21 to buy a handgun or 18 to buy a rifle. Ownership of handguns is pretty much prohibited by anyone under the age of 18, except for very limited circumstances. And then finally, under federal law, a law enforcement officer can seize a gun if they believe it was used to perpetuate a crime, or they believe it's in the public's safety, either because of someone's mental health or because they've used a firearm recklessly. Whereas in Missouri, only under the commission of a crime can a firearm be seized.
And what are we seeing in some of the other states when it comes to gun laws?
So since really in the past couple of years with school shootings on the rise and handgun violence on the rise, a lot of states have taken to enforce more restrictions, mostly centered around limiting assault rifles, requiring background checks, or requiring conceal and carry permits. Last year, Missouri's Governor Parson signed into law the Second Amendment Preservation Act, which prohibits law enforcement officers from enforcing federal law in Missouri or seizing guns under federal law in Missouri.
Any final takeaways from where we're headed with gun laws, Andrea?
With the the new session in Missouri, I would expect to see a lot of these type of issues being raised and a lot of discussion to continue on this.
Andrea McNary, Brown and Crupin, thank you for joining us for today's Legal Lens. Jeff Bernthal, Fox 2 News.
You can catch the Legal Lens on Fox 2 every Wednesday at 6 p.m.